It's Dalyla, and I'm with my favorite, very important person, Gina Alawaye. But Gina is absolutely one of my favorite humans on this earth. I'm excited that she's here. She actually lives all the way out in Texas, and I decided to catch her the little bit of time that she's here, be able to do this interview with her. So Gina,
yes,
what is your Myers-Briggs personality?
I am an illustrious ENTP. Yeah, I'm an ENTP.
Yes, ENTP. So you guys are in for a treat, because Gina is a rarity around these streets. A female ENTP boss woman out here in these streets who allowed me to interview her. But yes, and so you all know I am your resident ENFP, and so this is ENFP Asks a ENTP, and let's get going. Interview her. Some fun quick background. I knew Gina in college. She's actually a large part of how I became a Christian. Studied the Bible with me, and I don't think I was easy.
You weren't terrible. You used your brain, so that was nice.
Occasionally I would use logic and not just all my emotions. It's because I grew up with a household of thinkers.
I feel this. Man, shut up, please. Like, just.
But my feelings tell me.
I'm like, okay.
How did you discover Myers-Briggs?
It was my freshman year in high school, and the entire district, for some reason, decided to make all the freshmen take the College Board version of the MBTI test. And so I took it, and I got INTP. And it was the closest thing to anyone, accurately discovered. It was the closest thing to anyone ever describing like what was wrong with me, because I did it. I was like, why am I not like everyone else? I don't get it. And I feel different. I was like,
what's wrong with me?
I think when you're like young and you're just like searching for yourself and you're trying to relate to people and you just want answers, and I wanted concrete, logical answers, not just like, you're growing and this is puberty. And this is a stupid thing. I don't want, I want a system that explains things to me. And so I took the test, I got INTP. Of course there are things that are wrong because I don't lead with TI. And, but it still was super close. So that's when I started like Googling and going on forums. Spent a lot of time on personalitycafe.com, a lot of time, and just lurking and reading people's descriptions. So that's how I first discovered it. And then years later, my parents apparently had David Kiersey's Please Understand Me, but the first volume. And so like I took the test, but also I was like in a really bad place mentally, so I got ISFJ, which is the exact opposite of what So when I was reading, like I can't imagine. When I was reading it, I was like, this is full of crap. There's no way, and then I like threw the book aside, and so like years later I came out, I was like, oh, I have this. And so it was really helpful. But I think also I tested wrongly in that with Please Understand Me 1 is because the questions are so dichotomous and it's super short in comparison. Like one of the questions is like, do you believe children should be seen or not heard? And it's like, nah, like what does that have to do with anything? And then whereas the test that I took with, I think it was with the College Board, collegeboard.com, the people who do the SAT, theirs is super long and super comprehensive, so it could be more accurate, but again, it was still an incorrect diagnosis, I guess is what I'm saying. So yeah, that's how I discovered it. So, and then I got obsessed, and then I started telling other people.
Oh my gosh.
And I would be like, do you know what type you are? And just,
literally, that's probably how I first got into Myers-Briggs.
Oh, no, because I typed you.
Yeah.
Like, you're hanging out, I was like, you feel like an ENFP to me. And you're like, what is that? And I'm just like, okay, cool. Enter the world.
So Gina is the reason why any of this began.
You're welcome.
But yeah, so it's kind of cool because it kind of had a ripple effect. We would start to geek out about it between all of us at our university that were at our church, and then we would do the whole typing thing of literally anyone and everyone that walked in. So
and then just sit there and analyze you. So I think you lead with this.
Oh, do this. They think that this, but they ain't
you're
that.
incorrect and I'm right. And it was just, we were obnoxious.
It was really obnoxious.
Yeah, and we should apologize to those people probably.
I'm sorry.
I'm mostly sorry, maybe.
Like,
for making you uncomfortable. That's about it.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about your personality?
My favorite thing about my personality, I think ENTPs are very unexpected. Like, I enjoy that you think I'm one thing, but I'm also not at the same time. So, like, I studied computer science in college, but, like, if school were free, I would have been a philosophy major. I would have been a history major. I love the arts. I think in anyone in general. I play violin, and, like, I'm really ushy-gushy and, like, really bad. But at the same time, like, I feel like I'm gassing myself, and this is weird, like blowing my own trumpet, but unnecessarily.
No, girl, embrace yourself and your strengths, because you are amazing, and it's one of my favorite things about you too.
Oh, thanks.
I was like, she's always unexpected. You never know what's coming.
Yeah.
And it's so exciting. Like, it's a conversation or a time with her. I don't know where this is going to go, but it's exciting.
Yeah, it's like okay, today we're going to the jungle gym. We're going to hang upside down.
It can make the most casual stuff like really fun, because it's really like, I don't know what's about to happen.
There's that, and then I think ENTPs are very quick-witted, and they think very fast, and they're very perceptive. And I don't want us to at the risk of sounding mad arrogant, there are very few people I've interacted who are as perceptive as I am. But I just don't say anything. So, like, I'll see something and I'm like, huh. And that's it. Like, I won't explore it. I won't judge someone. It'll just be like, oh, I saw that, and move on.
Hey, so what is one thing that you struggle with in your personality? One thing that you dislike?
Oh, I dislike? Okay,
One thing
first
that you
off,
struggle with.
I like myself. But,
Okay, what's one thing that you struggle with in your personality that maybe that's a aspect?
SI, for sure.
SI.
It's my last function, and it's just... There's only so long I can focus on being organized, and so long I can, like, go down memory lane. Or even being aware of my body. Like, it takes a lot. And usually, by the time I'm, like, aware of it, it's slightly unhealthy. So, like, especially my last semester of college, I would go, like, 2 days without eating. And I would just be like, why am I lightheaded? Oh, right, food. And I just wouldn't, because I'd be so, like, I'm programming and I got a project due and the clients are calling and, like, all this stuff. And then I was just like, okay. And then, so yeah, SI is, I need to grow in it, for sure. But I remember I think it was one of those where it's like, an INTJ's opinion of all the types. And and of course you skip everyone else's and go straight to yours. And the ENTP, they were like, there's only so long you can go without basically winging it. And a part of me was like, challenge accepted. But, like, it's true. Like, there's a lot of college where I'm like, dude, I'm gonna cram for like 3 days and then dump that information out. And then, like, years later, I'm like, ooh, I should have remembered that. Okay, dang it. Or, just, like, not letting anything stick, but just being like, oh yeah, you know, logic and my observation skills should be able to suffice. But I think that's what I want to grow in, especially being an adult now. And, like, life requires organization. Because I wanted to work on just being more aware of my physical sense. So, like, downloading, like, meditation apps. Which I was like, meditation is stupid. But, like, they're like, okay, just pay attention to the breath. And I'm like, the breath? What the heck?
But I've become
practice.
one of those people.
Yeah, like, before I go to bed, I'll, like, open my palms and I'm like, and it helps. And, like, getting into yoga and, like, to the point now, like, if I don't stretch before I go to bed, I'm, like, uncomfortable.
I used to think it was so cheesy, but the breath thing, like,
it's so nice.
all of a sudden, just throughout the day, just a deep breath.
Okay.
What life advice would you
young-
give for a young ENTP?
A young ENTP. I'm just gonna talk to myself, because
Talk to yourself. Talk to Gina right here.
young Gina.
Right here.
What?
She's right there. That's young Gina.
I would tell her that I don't know everything and to listen to advice. That even if someone isn't saying it the way that I think they should say it, or that there's, like, holes in their argument. Okay, that's a lie. If there's holes in their argument, then maybe it's not the best advice. But, like, if they're not communicating in a way that I'm used to hearing it, that doesn't mean that it's invalid. I don't know everything. There's wisdom in everything. And to stop being so prideful. I think also that not to necessarily the goal always being like super well balanced, but to not be so top heavy with my NENTI, but like life is best served when you have multiple tools in your toolbox, so don't wear yourself out with just those two.
Those are the tools.
That's the hammer. For a struggling me, get help. People care about you. I think
They do.
okay, this is just in general. I think it's ENTPs are very self-reliant. I think NTs in general are very self-reliant. And a lot of when I'm going through stuff, my mom would be like, let people into your life. And I'm like, if they can't offer a solution to what I'm going through, why would I talk to them about it? And like, that's not always the point, that someone gives you a solution. Sometimes it just helps to vent and to just talk about it. And for the longest time, I did not see the value in just talking about it. I was like, it doesn't change what's gonna happen. Like, I literally want you to make the problem go away or give me a way to solve the problem. And for some things that people just can't give you a way to solve the problem, or they just are not equipped to. Because sometimes it was like, yo, I need $20,000, and unless you are a millionaire, you ain't gonna give me $20,000. School is expensive, and it's just, and so I would just get frustrated. So I think let people help you, and find the tool. It takes work and patience, but find the tools to make sure you're not fighting in life alone. I think find ways to make sure that it not everything is a grind, and like not everything is your burden to carry. Sure, you have your responsibilities, but that scripture was really helpful to me, that like carry each other's burdens. I mean, take care of your stuff, but let other people help me, and not always wanting to be the one to help people all the time, and not receiving, but to do both. So that's the advice I would give to my struggle self. So yeah.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Homies, with that, we've had a full discussion. Gina's graced me with her beautiful presence in Atlanta, where the play is play, and we ride in the streets like every day. So you all can come to Atlanta as well. No, just basically thanks for watching. Thank you, Gina, for letting me interview you and
fun.
Being here and allowing me to geek out with you a bit. I was exploding with joy with your presence yesterday and today. And thank you all for watching. Please comment below. I know Gina would be more than happy to have our discussions. And I was going to say discussion, not an argument. But, you know, phrasing.
Respectfully, we're not going to call each other names.
And so if you would like to comment, if you have any thoughts or opinions about anything, feel free to say so in the comments below. I also like to have conversation, so feel free to do that. Subscribe, and you will see my beautiful face more often. This beautiful face occasionally when she decides to make a guest appearance, or whenever we get to do other things.
When money provides.
When money provides.
Or flights get free.
When you provide, if anyone wants to provide out there.
Cash App will be down below. My PayPal account.
LOL. There'll probably be videos that pop up down here in this box, and then there'll be one here. Hopefully won't cover Gina's face, but you guys can either watch videos. This is a part of a multiple part series. You can watch the other videos in this series, or you can check out some of the other videos I do, and maybe you'll like and find something you like there. All right, with that, goodbye for now to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we make another video. Bye.